Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. I'm Don Jacobson. We're in the section that usually means we're going to talk Pennsylvania people and places, right? Well, turkey season in full swing. So what do we think? We think we should make a big deal out of some of the kids that have been out there scoring on turkeys, especially on that Youth Turkey Day. Here's a special edition of Pennsylvania People and Places. We'll begin things this week with 11-year-old Ben Smith of Bloomsburg and the gobbler that he shot this spring. Ben's gobbler weighed 25 pounds and had an 11.25-inch beard and 1.5-inch spurs. Here's 10-year-old Stephen Uhas of Easton and his very first gobbler that he shot during the youth hunt in Susquehanna County. Stephen's gobbler weighed 22 pounds and had an 8-inch beard and 3/4-inch spurs. He was being mentored by his pop-pop, Steve Uhas of Bear Creek Township. Here's 11-year-old Dylan Palucci and the gobbler that he shot while being mentored by his dad, JJ, and Pop Tiger during the youth day. Dylan's Jake had a 4-inch beard and was shot with a 10-gauge shotgun while hunting in Hartford Township, Susquehanna County. Congratulations, Dylan. Here are brothers Blake and Cole Frantz and the gobblers that they shot during the youth day while hunting in Lycoming County. Both boys' gobblers weighed 17 pounds and had 7-inch beards. Blake was being mentored by his father, Jared, while Cole was being mentored by his cousin, Shane Martin. Nice job, boys. And next we see 14-year-old Lucy Engel of Jersey Shore and the gobbler that she shot while hunting with her father, Jared, and they were hunting on a friend's farm. Lucy downed her gobbler with a .410 shotgun. Great job, Lucy. 8-year-old Tyler Page of Watsontown is seen here with the gobbler that he shot just before 7 a.m. while being mentored by his dad in Lycoming County. Tyler's gobbler weighed 18 pounds 11 ounces and had a 10.25-inch beard and 1 1/8-inch spurs. Check out the gobbler that 10-year-old Carson Zimmerman shot while being mentored by his pap, Tim Mitchell, on the family farm in Middleburg. Carson's gobbler weighed a whopping 24 pounds. Next, we see Jason Rodney and the gobbler that he shot while being mentored by his father, Jay. Jason's gobbler weighed 20 pounds, had an 8.75-inch beard, and 3/4-inch spurs. Way to go, Jason. Here's Krew Fleegle of Jersey Shore and his very first gobbler. Krew's gobbler weighed 20 pounds and had a 9-inch beard and 1-inch spurs. He shot his first gobbler while hunting with his dad, Uncle Scott, and his sister Scoot, and they were hunting in Hughesville. 9-year-old Michael Williams of Elysburg is seen here with his father and his second gobbler in as many years of hunting. Michael's gobbler was shot with his grandfather's single-shot Savage .410. It was at a distance of 15 yards, and they were hunting in Northumberland County. Way to go, guys. Here's 14-year-old Grant Chase of Jermyn, and he is seen here with the gobbler that he shot while hunting on state forest lands in Lackawanna County. Grant's gobbler weighed 20 pounds and had a 10.5-inch beard and 1-inch spurs. Patience was the key for this hunt, as it took 3.5 hours of calling for this bird to come into range. Congratulations, Grant. Next, we see Kenny Stine and his youth day gobbler. Kenny's gobbler weighed 15 pounds and had a 6.5-inch beard. He shot his gobbler while being mentored by his dad, Ken, in Schuylkill County. Finally, this morning, we see Niko Napkora and the gobbler that he shot during the youth day while being mentored by his uncle, Kevin. Niko's gobbler sported a 10-inch beard. Way to go, Niko, and with all of these successful young turkey hunters out there, we'll put a close to this week's edition of Pennsylvania People and Places. So there you go. Kids are successful. Congratulations. We do ask you to send us your photos. We've been getting some great photos from adults that are out there hunting and fishing still going on. Be sure to send us your photos. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.